Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a good day today. We're going to be in Life of Fred Australia today, the Language Arts series. If you have a Life of Fred Australia book, go ahead and pull your book out now. Remember, you can press pause at any time during this video. We're going to be on page 19, chapter 2, and the title is Questions. Kelly looked at Fred's drawing. She pointed to, "That's a funny horse. Its tail is too big." Fred was embarrassed. He looked at her coloring sheet. The mosquito she had drawn was beautiful. It really looked like a mosquito. He turned his paper over so that no one could see his drawing. He took a pencil out of his pocket and did a little math. Kelly looked at Fred's math and said, "You are supposed to write your numbers all the same size. Your 3 is too small." Fred was going to explain to her that he wasn't trying to write 23, but 2 to the 3rd power. That was something from algebra. Before he could say a word, she raised her hand and told the teacher that she was bored. Percy shouted, "I'm done." He had folded his coloring sheet into a paper airplane and sent it flying toward a trash basket. It missed. Carrie knew it was time for her class to do something else. She said, "Let's play the Good Shepherd game." Everyone ran to the costume box and dressed up as lambs. Kelly got the perfect lamb outfit. Fred put his coloring paper in his pocket and then headed to the costume box. Everyone else had already picked out the good lamb outfits. Fred did the best that he could. As the old saying goes, the early bird gets the worm. This means that if there is a limited amount of something, don't be late. After each child got to be a precious little lamb, or in Fred's case, a precious little rabbit, game time was over. Carrie told her class that for the next 5 minutes it was free playtime. "Are there any questions?" Percy shouted, "When is snack time?" Kelly raised her hand and asked, "Who can I play with?" Percy shouted, "How can I survive without a snack?" Kelly asked Percy, "Why are you always thinking about food?" Percy looked around and asked, "Food? Did somebody mention food? Where is it?" Fred took off his rabbit ears and put them back into the costume box. He giggled to himself and thought, Percy and Kelly have used all 5 of the famous question words: when, who, how, why, and where. I wish the question words were 5 W's. That would be prettier. English is messier than math. That's why I like teaching math. 2 + 2 = 4 on every day of the week. Carrie had given her class 5 minutes of free playtime so that she could go in the other room and get the milk and cookies ready for their snack time. The 28 students did lots of different things. 4 of them played hopscotch, 10 of them played tag. One of them, Kelly, helped clean up the room. Some of the kids had thrown their lamb costumes on the floor. She picked them up and put them in the costume box. 9 of them sat and talked with their friends. 2 of them put their heads on the table and shut their eyes. They had stayed up late on Saturday night watching television. They were tired. 4 + 10 + 1 + 9 + 2 = 26. There were 28 students. 26 of them were doing things that normal 5-year-olds do. 2 students, Percy and Fred, were doing things that most 5-year-olds do not do. Percy picked up some chairs and put them on top of the table. When Kelly asked him what he was doing, he said that he was building a mountain. Then he climbed up to the top of his mountain. "Okay, Are you ready for your turn to play? Go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pencil, and let's begin. Number 1. Draw a picture of Percy at the top of his mountain of chairs. Number 2. It is fun to make up questions using the 5 question words: when, who, how, why, and where. For example, when did Percy make his mountain? Who might get hurt during the free playtime? Where did Carrie go? Now it's your turn. Make up a question using either why or how. Number 3. If you stay up really late on Saturday night, on which day will you be tired? Okay, here are your answers. Go ahead and check your work. Now, are you ready for today's homeschooling meme? Here you go. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'll see you here tomorrow for Chapter 3. Bye for now.